Megapros.com.
One mega call does it all.
It's 10:15, the AccuWeather 5-day forecast sponsored by Menards, and here's meteorologist Bob Larson.
Sunny today, breezy this afternoon, a high of 53, fairly close to average for this part of November. Partly cloudy tonight, chilly but not as cold as recent nights, low of 30 in the suburbs, 42 at the lakefront. A trend of milder weather over the weekend, mostly sunny tomorrow, pretty breezy, high up to 58. Partly sunny on Sunday, warming up to high of 64. And stay mild Monday. Sunshine, some clouds, high 63. Tuesday, mostly cloudy. Couple of showers in the area, high 59. Lingering clouds, maybe a shower Wednesday, high 56. The lakefront temperature 43.
This is the fastest route with toll. Toll-free route is 12 minutes slower. In 600 feet, turn right on North Clark Street. Then turn right.
Hello, good morning, sir. Yes, this is Chris, the nurse. I'm on my way. I'll be there in an hour. Thank you. Welcome back.
Watch out, construction on road ahead. Turn left on West Chewy Avenue, North Rogers Avenue. In 1.4 miles, turn left on McCormick Boulevard.
Had a gun shop clerk try to tell me it was illegal to put a stabilizing brace on a Mossberg Shockwave while I had a box of 9mm left. Well, it depends which one you're putting on there. It can be very easily. But it depends which one you're putting on. Grab a gun has some ammo in stock. I buy my ammo locally. I don't really buy online. That's what really keeps gun shops alive is ammo sales. So I buy all my ammo locally. Amy Coney Barrett doesn't want people to carry guns in Times Square. I've seen cult members hit people with large wooden poles in Times Square. People need guns there. I didn't understand the argument that because that's a place where you're liable to get attacked, we don't want you to be able to carry a gun in there. Made no sense to me whatsoever. We only want you to carry guns when there's no other people around, so there's no chance of you getting into any conflicts. That makes a lot of sense. Hold on. You have said that the only felons who should not have their Second Amendment rights would be violent felons. Other felons who are nonviolent should have Second Amendment rights. I've also said that even if you're a violent felon, if you've served your time, you should get your rights back. So that wasn't so much a question, it's just you incompletely quoting me, so I don't understand what that was about. Springfield Armory's Hellcat RPD isn't worth $900 plus, and the SA-35 shouldn't cost over $700. Springfield is still trying to repair their badly damaged reputation with consumers. Are you a used car salesman? LOL, just kidding. I've sold cars before. I used to have a lot more car pistols back when I had more polymer pistols, but now I don't. I only have one car. Yeah. It's all steel. So I had sold cars. I've also sold cars with the seats. When I first moved here, I was burned out. I sold cars for Bob Lamphere, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, for a while, for like a year. You know, the only bad thing about that though is the Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and the Jeep dealership were separate, so I didn't get to sell the Jeeps. I was so pissed. I love the Jeeps. I have much lighter skin complexion than Ron Glass. Definitely no relation. But he was not that dark. My late Uncle Wallace Thornton passed away last night. He served in Korea in the U.S. Army. He was a sharpshooter with the M1 Garand. He was a
Hello?
Hello, can I speak with Kristen Santana Lorenzo, please?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, this is Nicole calling from Franciscan Hospital in regards to the web request that you submitted for the heart, lung, and vaccine screening.
Uh-huh.
And are you still interested in doing the screening, or do you still need to make an appointment?
Yes, because that's for the heart scan, right?
Yes.
Yes, yeah, if you can help me out with that, please.
Okay, I can do that for you. Let me pull up your information here. Give me one moment.
Thanks.
You're welcome. And may I have your mailing address, please?
13962 North Annapolis Court, Cedar Lake, Indiana.
How you spell the street name, please?
It's A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, A as in Apple, P as in Paul, O as in Oscar, L as in Lima, I as in Indigo, S as in Sam.
All right, thank you. And the zip code?
Okay. 46303.
Thank you. And that's in Cedar Lake?
Yes.
And the phone number that I'm calling you from, is that your cell phone number?
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, give me one moment
In
while I
1,000
say this
feet,
information.
turn left on McCormick Boulevard.
Okay, so it looks like the closest screening that we have available for you will be Crown Point, Dyer, or Munster.
I can go to. Oh, I have to choose which one.
Which one would be the closest for you?
Crown Point.
Crown Point? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a series of questions to see what you qualify for.
Okay.
And you are 49, correct?
Yes.
Alright. So please ensure that you are providing accurate medical procedure information and health history information during this registration process, as inaccurate health history information may cause your screening to be canceled at any time.
Okay.
Please confirm if you have any of the following risk factors. Do you have any smoking history?
No.
Abnormal cholesterol?
Abnormal cholesterol, you mean?
In 3/4 of a mile.
My
Turn
doctor
right
said it's a
west
little
of Avenue.
elevated. It's borderline.
Okay, how about diabetes?
No.
Taking medicine to treat blood sugar?
No.
High blood pressure?
Yes.
Or a family history of heart disease?
No.
And have you had a heart scan in the last 5 years?
No.
Or have you had or ever currently have any of the following? Heart attack?
No.
Heart surgery?
No.
Heart disease or stent placement?
No.
Okay. So based upon the information you provided, you do qualify for the heart scan, which is $49. So I can go ahead and get that scheduled for you.
Oh, thanks.
Right. And with our heart scan, we do offer a free heart risk assessment, which provides your full lipid profile. And that measures your total cholesterol, your triglycerides, your glucose, blood pressure check, and body mass index. Would you like to do that as well?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay. So I have some additional information to share with you regarding your screening.
In 1,000
Please
feet.
fast for
Turn
12
right.
hours prior to your appointment.
Okay.
If you need to take any medications, please do so with a small amount of water only.
Okay.
Also, there's no smoking
Turn
or
right
use of
on
tobacco
West
products
Devon
while
Avenue.
fasting. And please arrive 30 minutes early to complete your paperwork and payment.
Okay.
And in collaboration with the Indiana and Illinois State Department of Health and the Indianapolis Patient Safety Coalition and other health agencies, Franciscan Health has begun to enhance visitors' restrictions. For the safety of patients, visitors, and staff, there will be testing before you enter the hospital. For all patients and visitors who have a self-reporting of fever 100.4 or higher, or has any other
3.8
symptoms such as cough, sore
Turn
throat,
left on
stuffy,
North
runny nose,
Milwaukee
chills,
Avenue.
nausea, or vomiting, they will not be allowed to enter the building. No visitors under 18 unless he or she is a parent of a patient. If visitors come with children younger than 18, they cannot enter the hospital with the children. Any inpatient who is COVID-19 positive will not be allowed visitors, except for the parent of a child who is a patient with COVID-19. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding during this time.
Okay.
Alright, so the first available appointment that I have would be December 6th.
December 6th. Okay.
We just have a 2 o'clock that day. Is that okay?
December 6th, 2 o'clock. Yes, sure.
Okay. Let me go ahead and put that down here. Alright, so I have your appointment set for December 6th at 2 p.m. Make sure that you arrive at 1:30 for your appointment.
Yes, sure.
And this is going to be at the 12800 Mississippi Parkway in Crown Point.
Uh-huh.
And once you get there, you want to enter through the main entrance doors. And you want to go to your left following the urgent care department. And you want to check in at the Franciscan Point Diagnostic Imaging Department.
Diagnostic imaging. Okay, I got it.
And just to remind you that it's very important for you to bring that $49 on the day of your screening.
Okay.
And to use the cash. Let me see. Oh no. So just card or check. No cash will be accepted.
Okay.
And just to let you know, insurance will not be accepted or billed. But if you do have a flexible screening count, that will be accepted for those who are covered underneath the insurance.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
That would be all, and thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for choosing Franciscan. You take care.
Same to you. Take care. Bye-bye.
That new mess with the smaller cars and 40 and hardtail kit was up. Yeah, nice. Guy loading me yesterday was more. That sounds dirty. Was born a year after I started driving. Today I met our new driver, 21, 22-year-old. They all look like babies. More and more they are babies. I'm getting old. Yeah, I know. I was going through a drive-thru the other day and I said, look, our cashier is 8 years old. I was like, there's no way he's more than like 10 tops. So they all look that way. Of course, all my kids' friends look like babies too. So even the ones that are 21. I'm like, I still think of like Preston as a little kid and Sterling as a little kid. I never taken care of their knees when they scraped them and stuff when they were younger. Of course, that was like when he was 12. But I mean, that's when last time I did one of them. Sterling was probably the last one I had knocked up his knees when he fell off the skateboard. It was like 56. In Wisconsin, a warning shot is considered a deadly use of force.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Rittenhouse reasonably believed he was about to be shot. It's possible. He knew what was going on. What gun you own? What gun that you own has gone up the most in value since you bought it? Since I bought it? Probably, definitely. Well, I don't know about now, but my Colt Python. I bought that thing for like $600. It's an original Colt Python, so. Thinking about donating a limited edition TYM Glock Kool-Aid patch as a prize for a super chat drawing one night. Do you think there would be interest? TYM Glock? Oh, you mean like the Glock Kool-Aid patches? I have a couple of those left. I need to start doing something with the leftover patches I have. Because I have tons of leftover patches. I don't like to give away a lot of the things because, you know, like, to get a patron patch, you gotta be a patron. To get one of like these patches, you have to have done the things you need to do to get them. To get like these patches, you have to have donated to an animal charity. I don't give them out just to sell them. So I got to find a way to do it in a way that still honors the, you know, the intent of the actual patch. I don't know where I've got them all, but I know I've got some left. I think they're out there in that room. Am I roboting for everybody or just for unknown user? Wait, I've got my fucking kills. Let him first. Make sure he's not using up my data. Running out of questions here. Not seeing much anything coming through. Whoops. I'm trying to reload my page and went out on it. We've made over $400 so far on the TYMP page for Toys for Tots, Toy Guns for Tots. We've had donations from Jesus Becker, Ben Kors, John Mandrake, Michael.
Red light camera ahead. In 1,000 feet, turn left on North Milwaukee Avenue. Then turn right.
See, it's not the mic or the headset. It's fucking Instagram. Or not Instagram. What is this fucking thing? StreamYard. But the guy, I don't know if you heard me say, but the guy asked, is it easy to paint 1911 grips a different color? It's very easy. You're going to get a shitty result, but it's easy to do it. It's like it's easy to paint your car with a brush. It's not going to look good after you've done it. You were flipping a lot for me. I don't know what that means. Do you have a knife collection? I have a few knives, but not a ton anymore. I mean, I got some really nice ones, like some Henrys and stuff, but I don't have a bunch. Once I started back on guns again, knives kind of went to the side, and I sold a lot of my knives to my guns.
Turn left on North Milwaukee Avenue. Then turn right on North Nagel Avenue.
Tesla has recalled 12,000 vehicles for over a software glitch. Apparently, the vehicle stopped suddenly for no reason. Well, if it's a software glitch, why would they have to recall the vehicles? They would just update it. Because they do over-the-air updates. So that doesn't make sense to me. It's a software glitch.
Turn right on North Nagel
I like to
Avenue.
support my LGS to help keep them alive, but what do I do about a local gun shop that is notoriously bad to customers and is only kept alive on LEOs and gun styles? Just let them be alive on that. But here's the thing: if your area is of any substantial size and it's gotten down to where that's the only gun shop, well, it's because y'all didn't support your gun shops. SCOTUS will continue to
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on West Bryn Mawr Avenue.
Social media than acting as their true role in checks and balances. Well, they more worry themselves about social welfare, and that's not what the Constitution is about. The Constitution is not about preserving government. It's about preserving the rights of the people. And the Supreme Court worries too much about preserving government because they're all corporatists. Do you think the politicians that are assigning them their position, who are paid for and owned by the corporations, are appointing constitutionalists? No, they're appointing corporatists.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
Where was I at? I'll check over, make sure I haven't missed any super chats. Are we through halfway yet? Oh, we're through halfway. I'm supposed to do my spiel again, but I almost never do. It's time. Well, we ain't got any real questions coming in, so I'll just say, if you got any questions or comments for me, or you just want to confront me on something you disagree with, put it in the live chat over there at the Yankee Marshall at the beginning of your question or comment so that I can see it. Just type at the Yankee Marshall. all lowercase, no spaces, one word. That'll help me find the question. Also, if you want to donate to the Pets and Vets Fund,
In 1,000 feet, turn right on West Bryn Mawr Avenue. Then keep left.
They all treated the same, and they all go to fund the Pets and Vets program. If you donate $5 or more, or $4.99 or more, you will get an entry into the friend drawing. Also, right now we are doing the Toy Guns for Tots has begun over on TYNTPistolProject.com. So if you are interested in helping out with Toy Guns for Tots this year, I'd like to make it the biggest year yet. Please go over there and donate to Toy Guns for Tots. And hopefully this will be the last year we do it this way. Hopefully by next year I'll have it. I'm going to set Toy Guns for Tots up as its own charity, hopefully. And we'll see. And I might consolidate a couple charities under one like
Take the next right onto West Bryn Mawr Avenue, then use the left lane to take the I-90 West ramp.
I-90 West, Kennedy Expressway.
Just because of IRS stuff, because they're getting on me about the money, because they don't care, even if it
Use the
goes
left
out
lane to take the I-90 West
I-90
ramp.
West, Kennedy Expressway.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-90
When
West.
we go buy those toys, that's not a tax deduction. So just because I go buy a bunch of toys with the money, they still want me to pay taxes on it. So I got it. But if I can get a receipt from the people I donate them to,
In 1.7 miles, keep right to I-190 West toward O'Hare to I-294 South toward Indiana, Cumberland Avenue.
I need a receipt for that. Because they never give you receipts. I guess they just trust that you'll tell them the right thing or something. I've never gotten a receipt from any of them. I've never even thought. I do have my receipts still, though, from where I bought them. I got one receipt that's probably 10, 12 feet long from last year. So luckily I still have the receipts. I didn't keep those. I wasn't stupid. Did you see Colt is recalling AR's safety issue where a second round can be fired with a single pull trigger? I didn't see it. Everyone in Kyle Rittenhouse's armed crew says that they were asked to guard the car lot. The other maintains that he did not want his lot guarded. Yeah, I've never seen any evidence that he asked. Not one time I've seen any of them provide any evidence that he asked them to do that. And you got to remember, all these guys are trying to avoid trespassing with a weapon charges. So who's got a right reason to lie? Saw your old video about Sky being good budget guns. What's your performance opinion on their 9mm creative self-defense? I mean, they're fine. They're not the best ergonomic guns. I would take them over a Kel-Tec any day of the week, and that's kind of the way I free.
In half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to keep right. Then keep left.
Did you see... something is wrong with your audio. You sound like a shrill West Virginia transplant. Do you carry your all-steel Chiappa Rhino? How does it compare to the other Rhinos? It's heavier. And it doesn't have hard heat recoil at all. But I actually carry the lighter weight ones.
Keep right into Fort.
Keep right to I-190 West toward O'Hare to I-294 South toward Indiana, Cumberland Avenue. Then use either lane to keep left to
Continue
I-190
for
West.
3/4 of a mile.
Have you ever owned or shot the Phoenix Arms Raven? Gross. What do you think about the Phoenix?
Use either lane to keep left to I-190 West.
Well, the one that'd be more comparable in size to would be like the 60 or the
Half a mile,
SB101,
keep right.
which you listed there. And they're both 5 shots, where the King Cobra is 6 shots, so I would pick it over either of those.
In 1,000 feet, use either lane to keep right. Then exit right.
Any concern supply chain will hamper your ability to buy the toy gun?
Keep right to I-190 West. Then exit right to I-294 South Tollway toward Indiana, I-190 West toward O'Hare.
Continue for 1
Modern
mile.
toys that all need computer parts. And just good old-fashioned Nerf guns are just old injected plastic. And
Exit right to I-294 South Tollway toward Indiana, I-190 West toward O'Hare.
now, if I like laser tag guns and stuff like that, I might not be able to get as many of this year, or they might be more expensive. But those are usually maybe 20% of what we're doing.
In 1 mile. Exit to left, exit 1D. I-294 South Tollway toward Indiana.
It's almost always the new Nerf blast.
In half a mile, use the left lane to continue toward
The laser
I-294
tag
South.
stuff is usually pretty far down the list, so I only end up using about 20% of it goes towards like laser tag guns and sci-fi, make noise guns, things like that. Most of it is like water guns and like big water cannon things and
Use the left lane to keep
Nerf
left.
guns is the biggest.
In half a mile. Exit left.
I thought I saw some chat pop up. Yes, it's practical break-in. P's and D's for double barrel shotguns. Do you prefer a side-by-side or an over-under? I would rather have an over-under. I'd like to have a really nice over-under. I don't have an over-under, but I'd love to have a really nice over-under shotgun with some rating on it, just pretty. Would love to have one, but they're so pricey.
Keep left at the fork to continue on exit
Get a nice
1D.
one. Like you look at some of the ones for like
Exit left to left, exit 1D. I-294 South Tollway toward Indiana.
$8,000.
Continue on I-294 South for 9 miles.
No, that's not gonna happen. So I'm too cheap. I don't use a shotgun enough to spend that much money on one. I mean, I don't love shotguns like I love revolvers. So I'm not as willing to spend as much money on them as I am like a $5,000 cord. Let's see something. No, it didn't. Who was the last people I read their names? I read the first one.
Continue straight for 9 minutes to exit 31A, I-88 West Tollway toward Aurora.
Stafford and Dominique Young. Dominique Young has become one of the top donors. Matched to the top donor on his donation there. So thank you, Dominique. It's got one from Dustin Cornell. That is his real name. Why am I looking up Mach 1s? I was looking up Mach 1s looking at these. Where am I at? I've lost my place, and I'm all over the place. Let me go back over here. Sent you an email on the friend of the month gun that was shown love via a grip. I don't understand what you just said. Let's see if I see it. Cudry, Stina's Angels, PayPal, Coach. I don't see anything from it. Do not see anything. Do you ever get the impression that anti-gunners overestimate how safe they'd be in an attack? I feel anti-gunners don't factor in being disabled and relying on weapons, they say. I don't know if they overestimate how safe they'd be in an attack. I just think they won't be attacked if everyone has their guns. It's just their mindset. Since they don't have guns, and guns are something to them that they've been taught as bad, or they're just so completely unfamiliar with them, they're scared of them. They don't want other people to have them because they know they can't have them, and it makes them feel like other people who have them have an advantage, which is absolutely true. Which is why I don't know why people on the left aren't buying guns like crazy to match the people on the right. They think like they want to be just as well armed. Email subject line is CZ75B Omega. Still on. See if I can find it. CZ, so about to wait for the download for this man. Now I see the grips. Here, I'll show a picture of the grips. Are these on a gun that you want as a friend gun? I mean, I know I've bought CT75Bs as friend guns, but I don't remember what I bought them for. But there we go. Those look like lock grips to me. Are those lock grips? Doesn't say. But I'm pretty sure, based on the fact they have an orange liner, that they're lock grips. Yes, those were a friend gun that someone has put new grips on. Maybe they're called fans. A Mandarin. Yeah, I don't know what he's asking. It says for a Mandarin. What about New Orleans when the cops went around taking guns during the day, then they hit at night when people called them? What about it? That's just history. It's like, always one of the things that the bootlickers hate when you bring it up. Cops would never take our guns. They're on our side. Well, what about all the fucking times that they've proven otherwise? Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Does a concealed carry permit cover concealed carry of pepper spray, knives, or tasers, or is it just firearms? Depends on where you live. Dustin Corneliuson. And just the email. So I must have cut off last my name for some reason. It's TG4T. No F. TG4T. Toy Guns 4 Tots. Get that acronym right, whatever that is. Try saying me smart feller. Me smart feller. To your state.